You guys, I realize that the knee-jerk instinct now by so many is Russell Brand is wrongly accused. These women are all liars. I'm sorry, this is extremely detailed. And in the case of the other woman, there's an actual set of medical records after she went to a rape crisis center the day of the alleged.
Yes, welcome back. YouTube just decided to shut down Russell Brown, demonetize his channel. I don't know if you have seen this. This video was sent out on Twitter by Simon Atiba, where people are innocent until proven guilty and should not be convicted in the media because some people made allegations against them many years later. The burden of proof is on accuser, not on the accused. Suspending Brand YouTube ad payment is convicting him before he is proven guilty and guilty beyond any reasonable doubt. No matter how angry we are, allegations are never conviction.
You guys, I realize that the knee-jerk instinct now by so many is Russell Brand is wrongly accused. These women are all liars. I'm sorry, this is extremely detailed. And in the case of the other woman, there's an actual set of medical records after she went to a rape crisis center the day of the alleged encounter, plus apologetic, begging for forgiveness text from Russell Brand. Could you please, for a second, stay open-minded to the possibility that the women are telling the truth? We don't need to so overcorrect from the Me Too movement that every woman gets completely disregarded and called a liar when she finds the guts to come forward and make an allegation. They may be telling the truth. It's worth investigating. We don't need to knee-jerk condemn him, and we don't need to knee-jerk condemn them. I'm just pissed because what I've seen is like a rash of guys coming out to be like, it's bullshit. You don't know whether it's bullshit or not. Did you read the report of this woman? Did you read the text message that she has from Russell Brand begging for forgiveness? There's at least enough for us to want more facts. That's it.
Yes, Meghan Kelly is angry. That is her version. Rose had this to say, partaking to this. Take a look at this.
Let me start this by saying I stand with all victims. I think what's being done right now in the Russell Brand case with The Guardian and the other news outlets is part of a concerted effort to turn the public in general against anybody who comes out. And one of the reasons and ways they're doing this is a concerted effort to bend journalistic rules that have always been in place, such as having to be on the record with who you are and what your name is in order to accuse. I didn't make these rules. These are the rules. They were the rules. So there's something very strange going on when these rules are being bent in order to push a narrative. It's almost like Icarus flew too close to the sun. He's a low-lying fish and not one of the truly powerful, so he can be thrown to the wolves. I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's innocent. That's not what this is about. This is about driving us further apart and mainstream media and media outlets protecting people on a higher up level from true consequence, from what they're really doing and what they're really getting away with. And the real losers in this are actual victims. I am sorry and hurt for anybody who's been hurt. But this narrative and the way it's being done is just pushing this culture war, pushing us farther apart, and pushing any gains gotten by people believing accusers to the edge. And this is a way to have us not be believed. This is not the way the reporting is done. You have to go on the record. It has always been that way. I didn't make it so. It didn't make me happy to have to do so. Neither did it make others happy to have to do so. But to blindly and anonymously accuse, none of these high-level journalistic outlets would have ever let this be published before.
Yes, I understand how people are angry, but no matter what, he has not been proven guilty. The media is already convicting him like he is guilty. I have seen this. I think I dropped out a video here yesterday partaking to this. You will see clearly what is going on here. A lot of people don't realize this. These media platforms, I never knew that it will lead to a day. Yes, according to this article, the decision will stop brand from making money on the platform, which primarily comes from advert embedded in videos, and apply to all channels that may own or operated by brand. YouTube said, stressing that its rule also apply to behavior of the platforms. If a creator of platform behavior harms our users, employees, or ecosystem, we take actions to protect the community, a YouTube spokesperson said. Brand has denied the allegations against him. Now, when you take a look at this, they clearly knows that he has not been proven guilty. People are angry and they could allow these two boys down to actually see the truth before taking a decision against him. I believe this is how things are done. Already concluding, it's like you knew that he is guilty. Whatever thing court will be doing there, they are wasting their time. Another person wrote, Russell Brand demonetized on YouTube and a new rule has been implemented. You will now get demonetized on YouTube if your off-platform behavior harms its ecosystem. I'm sure this economic censorship is going to be used only with extreme parsimony and will never be politically weaponized. If a creator of platform behavior harms our user, employees, or ecosystem, we take action to protect the community. So you have to be monitoring people now if they are content creators to see their behavior offline, because if it is been discovered that you are harming your community, this platform will not welcome you. That is a new rule. I think this is the first time they're implementing this because I've never heard this in my entire life. Roaming around the street sometime now can be disturbing because somebody can just bring up some allegations about you and it goes viral on social media. If you're a content creator, the same thing will happen to you. Before court even decide, then what happens now if Russell Brand is proven not guilty in court? What becomes of this? That is a question that is been puzzling in my brain. I really want to know your thought, particularly to all this. Is this a good decision to do this to content creators?
I actually know who this is about, and I have the receipts. I was contacted in June by a journalist regarding a video I made about a certain celebrity and a weekend that we shared together. The video is kind of viral. It's on my page somewhere if you want to go see it. And that certain somebody was, as most of you will be aware, Mr. Brand. They weren't going to use my story because it didn't fit the narrative